We're live.
Live in
On
the
his phone.
studio.
On his phone. Can't believe it.
Bells will ring.
Ding-a-ling-a-ling.
Ding-a-ling-a-ling.
That's downlighting. You'll find out.
Camera, action. What are we talking about today?
We're talking about magic.
Lights, Jesse.
Talking about
Lights, camera, action.
Lights are magical.
Lights.
If you don't know what they are. Yeah,
There seems to be a magic to nightscaping.
There is.
Nightscaping? Is that like landscaping?
It's like,
So is my water in the frame or is it you?
I don't think it's in there. That's a good question.
Oh no, sorry. Throw that at you.
I don't see it.
Fantastic.
Move it.
Fantastic. The sun may set, but your landscape doesn't have to disappear, Jesse.
It doesn't. Why not? Everything else goes dark. Why would my landscape go dark? I think you're talking about with thoughtful nightscaping, outdoor spaces come alive after dark, glowing, welcoming, and safe because we put lights into your landscape. Well, we don't. We have a really good guy named Mike who does that for you.
That's right. All right, guys, welcome back to Nature Rhythm Learning Studio.
Today we're going to learn about landscape lights.
Landscape lighting.
In a fun way, you can call it nightscaping. Let's get to it.
Thoughtful Thursdays, oh hey, hey, designed into the rhythm of nature, they say.
So why does nightscaping matter, Jesse?
Well, there's three reasons that come to mind off of this piece of paper that I have in front of me.
1,
extend the use of your outdoor space.
That makes sense.
A big part of what we believe here is that you own a house and you got this land around your house, and that land needs to be used in the same way you use your house. Use the land you've got. And maybe I don't know about you.
It's almost like an extension of said home.
Something like that. It's a perfect description. I don't know about you. Do you use your house at night?
I'd like to, but you know what it needs that I don't have, Jesse?
I asked about your house. You don't have lights in your house?
Around my house. In my house, I do.
In your house. You use your house at night, right?
Yeah. I thought you asked if I use my house outside.
Yeah.
I'm like,
we're getting there
now because
I was trying to walk you there.
Sorry. Reel it back in, guys. We'll edit it in post.
We'll leave it. It's fun.
Ask me again.
Do you use your house at night?
I do use my house at night.
Would you like it if you could use your landscape around your house at night?
I would.
Some lighting. Some lighting. So to extend the use, so you get to use that outdoor space of yours.
At least y'all know we know where hers is. This is live and just
we do it live.
Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
How it is, man.
That's right. So you could use your patios, your porches, your gardens long after sunset, and that's very nice. You can highlight certain features. Maybe you got a beautiful oak tree out in your front yard, a stone wall.
What about an elm?
Elms, you can't put light on elms. They get confused and then they don't go to sleep like they're supposed to.
Maple?
If you do a maple, they work, but sometimes it messes up their syrup.
All right.
Anyways, you can put up lights on any light. They don't get trees. They don't get confused.
There is an architecture to a tree, some structure of the branches.
Yeah. I think pecan trees would be fun to do that too. They have a fun structure. So uplighting is a good one. Your stone walls, any kind of like retaining wall type stuff, it's nice to light those up. And then or you can wash lights across your garden bed. So just kind of throw some lights onto your garden so you see those pretty plants at night as well. And then the third one would be safety and security.
I like feeling safe and secure.
It's fun when I feel safe and secure. So you can think safety as steps. You don't want to fall down steps. You don't want your friends to fall down your steps, so you illuminate your steps so your friends don't fall down your steps. Pathways. It's too dark. You don't know where that pathway goes. You step off, you roll your ankle. Ouch, ouch, ouch. And then entryways, where you got maybe a step up. It's nice to have that lit at night so that people don't fall down again. Also, there are some studies that seem to point that a well-lit landscape is less likely to have criminal activity. So your house might be a less likely target for a criminal.
It's like septed.
Septed. That's right. We've learned about that before. Not here, but Steve and I've learned about that before. You want to talk about it now, or should we talk about that later? It's not in here.
We can talk about that now.
Okay. Tell me what SIPTED means. You don't have to give the whole on the spot.
Safety through environmental design.
Like it's right to me.
Yeah. Safety through environmental design.
Yeah,
So basically, there are certain principles in landscape design that can be used to promote safety. You don't want to create, especially in public and commercial work, you don't want to create spaces that will be hidden out of sight, because then bad things can happen there. Especially in public parks, you don't want to create little nooks and whatnot where you can't see. There's no lighting. It's a dark space, and
people can't sneak up on you or hide.
Yeah, so there are principles that we keep in mind as licensed professionals that promote safety through design, as the acronym SIPTED suggests.
There we go.
Lighting is one of those elements. There's a lot of different types of lighting.
There are lots of different lights.
To our next point, guys.
5 different types of lighting.
What kind of lighting exists in this world?
Sun lighting.
That is the natural light. But when the sun goes away, you typically always walk around paths. So you have lights that illuminate your path, so you can see your feet and where you're walking, as you suggest. You don't roll an ankle, and you can just see the path you're walking on. Right. It also really looks pretty. I'm sure you've seen the pictures of the paths with the lights on. If you notice, all of pictures in landscapes typically have landscape lighting, and that's what makes the picture pop so much. You're like, wow, that looks like a beautiful landscape. It's because the lighting was placed methodically to accentuate your landscape, because plants are pieces of art, honestly, when you take care of them and place them correctly, and you want to show that off.
Show it off.
You have uplighting. Those create drama as they blast up the light, and you can see the accents of the trees and the character of it, all the branch structure. You see those a lot in houses typically. You have those uplights right up against the wall, so it illuminate the wall of the house.
Right.
Just cast a bunch of really cool shadows, and the same effect for a tree.
And when you do it to a tree, sometimes it's nice to hit it from 2 or 3 angles. You'll get fun shadows and stuff in the tree you wouldn't get otherwise.
And then opposite of uplighting, you have
downlighting.
Downlighting, where you can hang a tree or hang.
You can hang a tree.
You hang a light.
I gotta find a graphic
on a tree. It'll light down. It looks like a beautiful moonlight for all you gentlemen out there looking to give your partner, special someone, special evening. You can create a romantic place in your yard you didn't even realize. If you have a big tree back there, use it to your benefit. Put a light up there, and it'll cast down light and be super romantic and beautiful.
Yeah, and make your lady love it. So what you're saying is, when the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's downlighting.
That is correct. That is downlighting.
Nice.
Then we have our string lights, also known as festoon lights. So those are very cool. Those just are, you're able to buy those at Lowe's if you want. There's a lot of ways to DIY. You don't need a professional necessarily to hang up some string lights. For the larger design, you probably do. But you can go to Lowe's, get yourself a string light, hang them on a post. They look fantastic on decks. It's a great, if you have a deck, throw some string lights up at the top. It really just adds a little character to it. It makes it very nice, and a nice place to just hang out, especially in the evenings. There's just something about the tone of string lights. Usually it's like a yellow light. It's a warmer light, so it just feels a little more welcoming and casual. String lights are very, very fun. And not necessarily all that expensive. You don't have to be. You can just get an extension cable in your outlet and just plug it up to the string light itself.
Plug it up.
Boom. You have accent lighting. That's a little arbitrary, but basically, as it suggests, you can just accent whatever element you want to show off with the light, and it'll just be either sculpture, fountain, plants, whatever.
All kinds of stuff. Yeah. A lot of times the uplighting also will be for a big cannon light. So it'll be a big thing shining up high. And so your accent lighting might be a smaller light that's trying to hit something obviously smaller, like a fountain or a statue. So maybe a waterfall, Japanese make it.
Right.
But I feel like all that light is going to cost me a whole bunch of money.
Yeah, it sounds like a lot.
Is there any way I can save some money,
energy.
you think, maybe, or cut back on my energy costs?
Should you run incandescents?
I've heard those are not good for the energy costs.
Maybe not incandescent.
Maybe. What's that LED?
LED.
You know what that stands for?
Lithium incandescent.
Light emitting diode.
That's what I meant.
That's what he said. I thought that's what I heard him say. I just copied what he said. Yep. So low voltage LED systems last longer and save energy. Smart controllers allow for timers, dimming, and zoning. So yeah, that's a very good idea. They
don't need to be on all night.
They don't need to be on all
from
night.
sunset to sunrise. You don't need to do that.
Kind of unnecessary. Unless you're totally a very security minded situation, maybe you want to have them on all night. But definitely set them up when you're doing the landscape lighting. You go into professional like outdoor lighting experts. They'll put a transformer on there with a timer and get you all set up so that it comes on, at sunset and then turns off maybe midnight or 3, whatever you think is a good time for you. And then solar options can work if it's the right location, and they don't seem to be as robust, and they don't typically last as long. They just don't hold up as well. So
it's a good idea, but always in practicality.
Definitely think about the location. If you've got
it's a little shaky.
You got a path that goes through the woods in your house, solar lights ain't gonna do it.
Also, if it rains for a while and the sun hasn't come out for quite a while, it's not going to be juiced up very much.
And there's definitely levels of quality when it comes to that. So if you're gonna do the solar option, just pick a good one. Or save some money, pick a cheap one until you can afford to buy something nicer.
Yeah, it's a little asterisk on that one. It's good for the environment, guys. We always love solar, but again, just keep in mind how much energy you're actually going to require from that box.
LED is pretty low.
Yeah.
So, you got any tips?
I do. We don't ever want it to look
like
airport. An airport. You don't want that. Every path doesn't need to be lit up because it can get tacky. There is such a thing as too much. You also don't want it to look like when it's nighttime, it looks like daytime. You don't want that. So
going for classy.
Make sure they're just accenting things. You don't want the path to just turn into a light path. It's not what you want.
The easy thing to do is alternate those. You have one here and you have one back here, and then you kind of skip them, and then you get a nice, instead of the whole thing being lit up, you get these kind of peaks and valleys of light. Very nice.
So it's a tasteful way of doing it. You got something else? What about the tone?
Yeah,
we hinted at that earlier.
Steve talked about that kind of that warm color, that kind of a yellowy. Instead of that white, bright blue, that's kind of waking you up. You get something a little more inviting. That's in the 2,700 to 3,000 K. I don't really know what that means.
It's temperature.
Just picks. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Thank you.
It's all about light temperature, guys. So the temperature of the light will affect the tones. That's why you can have your really bright white, like hospital lights. You don't really want that. It's not very inviting.
No.
You typically, in your landscape, like the warm lighting, which is that yellowish hue. It just looks better.
There you go.
The white is very stale, and you can tell it's not a natural tone of light because when you look at it, there's nothing that the sun has like a yellow hue to it. It's not,
of course, it's not
necessarily bright white light.
Exactly. More welcoming. There we go for a natural glow. What about layering? Layering.
You kind of hit at that already too.
Yeah, I think it's important.
Layer.
Yeah, it's if you imagine a nicely lit landscape at night, you've got some of this is going up, some of it's going down. You got the path, so you got a little bit of everything, and it's staggered, so it creates depth in your landscape.
Soft touches, man.
And depth at night's hard because our depth perception is off. So you have to have light.
There's method behind the madness, guys. If y'all need help with it, give us a call. We love lighting. We have a great partner in lighting, and we love to accentuate our designs at night with proper illumination.
We do like to do that. All right.
Nightscapes transform your yard into a destination day and night.
Nightscaping does.
Serving Travis West Greenville in the Upstate.
Ready to see your landscape in a new light? Contact Nature's Rhythm Design Studio today.
Because right light.
Right place.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Like we always say.
Doesn't exactly roll off the tongue like something like right plant.
Right place.
That or just right off the tongue. But it's true though. Right light, right place. Outdoor lighting experts.
All righty.
Thanks. See you guys.
Bye.
grass is alive. Swing and then snap and feel the vibe. Thoughtful Thursdays, oh hey, hey. Designed to the rhythm of nature, they say.